So yes, I'm a part of the Raedio Creators Program. It's a beautiful opportunity that Issa Rae's label and Google partnered to bring to four individuals, four females in the music industry. They picked two composers and two recording artists, so I'm one of the two. But I found out about the competition because I submitted to the competition before this competition. I submitted to the Insecure competition, songwriters competition, and I didn't get it, but I was steadfast. And this one came across my Instagram, and a bunch of people was sending it to me. And I had already submitted it by the time people started sending it to me, so I didn't know what that meant, but I guess it's confirmation after the fact. But yes, I submitted the same two songs that I submitted to the Insecure competition to get chosen, and they chose me I guess early April of this year, 2022, and I definitely cried because the opportunity itself is just magnificent. Like Issa Rae, first of all, Google, second of all. Google knows my name. Google sent me a package to my house. That's nuts. But yeah, just the program is to, represent and amplify underrepresented artists in the industry, independent artists who are working hard to get their name out there. So Google and Raedio partnered to have the competition and to fund all of our projects, all of our next projects. So they funded my EP, The Other Side. So with working with them, we had our first call with a first creative call with everyone on the team, and they, listened to some unreleased music that I had already submitted, as well as unreleased music that they had never heard. And then we just started the conversation of where I wanted my next EP to go, or how I wanted it to be. Full creative control as well, and that's unheard of in this music industry, as if you're going, with a label. But full creative control, and I just wanted this next EP to really show my growth as an artist. And so we had our first call, and they were like, so who do you want to work with? Do you have producers in Atlanta, or do you want to work with other people? And I have producers in Atlanta, but I was very open to their opinion and who they were suggesting. So they suggested a producer team called The Breed. YA and Snacks make up The Breed. They are Grammy nominated producers. Okay, I'm so honored. So we got on the call with The Breed, and I just talked to them about where I was in life, and just being in a healing journey of my own. It's important to share that with the people that you're working with, so that they can be on the same page as you, and so that the creativity can just flow more freely. Man, working with The Breed was amazing. First of all, on our first Zoom call, we was just talking shit to each other off rip. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they can rock with me. And so once we got in the session, I played some other music just to give them a more better vibe of where I was in my recording stages of recording new music and working with new writers. We had a writer in there, Avery. He helped write the EP as well with me. And yeah, it was just free, real free, real just, oh, what you think about this? Collaborative. It was so much fun. We had how many sessions? Six sessions. So we recorded it in 3 weeks, and yeah, we just was in there getting them out. Ooh, my favorite part of this entire experience is bringing my team on. I'm, of course, I have a big heart, so working with people is important to me, and if I have a good relationship with them, of course I want them to come everywhere with me. So on my first call with Raedio, once I knew that I got the program, I asked them that once they start talking about like, oh, okay, you're gonna do a video, you're gonna do this, do that, and once they started talking to me about that, I said, okay, can I bring my production team? And they were like, oh, you have a production team? I'm like, yeah. We've been working together for 10 years. Okay. Shout out to Sab Lab. But yeah, so I just wanted to bring my people with me, and that was the most exciting part because I could, you know, and it was no, you can't bring them. No, you know what I'm saying? Like they respected that I worked with other people, you know what I'm saying, before them, of course, and they respected what they brought to the table as well. The most challenging part of the Raedio Creators Program, I would say, it wasn't challenging. It was really like I would say it was a reward after being tested. A couple months before I got the program, I was in 2 car accidents. It was just like a lot of turmoil that was like kind of trying to distract me. But once this program came about, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. Like it just kept going. Like when I got the email, I had totally forgot that I had even submitted because it was, you know, it was taking so long. But that's what happens like I grew up doing musical theater, so once you audition for things over a certain amount of time with musical theater, they don't tell you whether or not you got it or not. So you go in, you work hard for that audition, you learn them lines, learn them lyrics, and you could possibly never hear from them again. So to get that and to know like just where I was in my, you know, journey, like okay, I'm working. So whatever it is that's gonna come to me is gonna come to me. So the Insecure contest, I submitted and I kept going. I literally submitted the same exact song for the Raedio Creators Program. So it's just a message of you gotta keep going, being resilient, and you never know what's on the other side.